What the hell am I reading? I love him enough to drop him. He just keeps staring at me, so we're gonna talk with him in my arms, okay? Oh, no we're not. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Kylie, this is Toby, and today we're going to talk about the series that I started / completed / plan on reading. That is a very long title. Today we're going to talk about the series that I started / completed in 2024, and if I plan on finishing them in 2025. What are you eating? I'm on here and post my quarterly video, considering the fact that another app is probably being taken down soon. But if not, follow me on there, follow my Bookstagram. Let's get on into today's video. To start this video, I finished the A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas. I actually started the year by finishing A Court of Mist and Fury, and then from there I continued the rest of the series. I don't have A Court of Thorns and Roses with me because I let somebody borrow it. There's so much online about these books, so I'll save like how I feel about them. Obviously I love them enough to drop them. I love these books a lot. They are near and dear to my heart. Save all my comments on them for a later date, but I do recommend them, and if you want to get into fantasy, I do think it is a good starter. I picked up the Scarlet St. Clair Hades x Persephone saga. The series starts with A Touch of Darkness, and if you don't know anything about the series, it's kind of two sub-series within one series. So you can read just Persephone's POV, which is all the A Touch of books, all of just A Game of books. This is Hades' POV, so you can read all of his POVs, or you can read one, then the other, one, then the other, one, then the other, which is how I'm doing it. So I read A Touch of Darkness first, then I read A Game of Fate. What I really enjoy about the series is while they are different POVs over the same timeline, you get two different stories. You don't get the same story just from her lens and then his lens. There are some scenes that are the same that you do get from their separate perspectives, but you get a lot of, oh, while she's at work, you see what he's doing that you don't see in this book. And that's what I like a lot, because I didn't want to read the same exact story twice, just in two different minds of a character. I will say Persephone pisses me off quite a bit, because she is new to the world, she doesn't know much. I understand that she's new to the world, and I understand that she doesn't know much, but I also understand that she makes me upset. So all I have left is A Game of Gods, which is the last book in Hades' POV, and then they come together for the last book, which is A Touch of Chaos. Why are you staring at me? He just keeps staring at me, so we're gonna talk with him in my arms, okay? Oh, no we're not. Next we have the fantasy series that changed my life. I know that sounds crazy to say, but this really solidified that I am a fantasy reader, and that is the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas. When I read A Court of Thorns and Roses, everyone and their mother said that Throne of Glass is so much better than A Court of Thorns and Roses. The story is just better, and I thought it couldn't get it better than A Court of Thorns and Roses. But the size of this series is very intimidating, especially with the last book being 980 pages. That was very intimidating to me, but I decided on a whim to start it, and I'm so glad I did, because it has me still in a chokehold. Following Selena and her journey throughout the series is incredible. I don't want to say much because I don't want to give literally any spoilers, but I loved it so much that I wanted to buy the original covers, which these are so hard to find now, which is so frustrating, but I did. I found all the original covers because of how much I truly just enjoyed this series. I could go on and on and on about this series forever, about all the theories, about all my favorite scenes, but I'm trying not to. I literally feel like I cannot say anything without spoiling anything. I got my boyfriend to pick up Throne of Glass, and now he's reading Assassin's Blade 2nd, but he wants to read the whole series as well. And that's what I love, is that it's so versatile that like not just women like it, or not just men tend to like it. I recommend it to anybody and everybody. So I even bought Throne of Glass for my dad to read, and I hope that he does, because of how much I just truly love and cherish this series. I did read 2 books of a romance series, and that is the Chestnut Spring series by Elsie Silver. I don't see myself completing it because I just don't really care for romance books like this. So I have Flawless and I have Heartless. They are quick and easy reads, and I did like the fast-pacedness of them. I just don't see myself going for the third book. So I only read one book of this trilogy. I do plan on finishing it, and that is the War on Lost Hearts trilogy by Carissa Broadbent. I read Daughter of No Worlds. Next is Children of Fallen Gods and Mother of Death and Dawn. I read this because I wanted another fantasy series to dive into after I read Throne of Glass, and I think the reason I didn't read 2 and 3 yet is because I was looking for a Throne of Glass, and I'm just not gonna find that. So I do really enjoy this, and I am excited to finish the 3 books. I just needed to get my head out of Throne of Glass. October, I started the Plated Prisoner series, and I read all of them except for Goldfinch because Gold kind of pissed me off, and I know I need to read Goldfinch, but I ended up picking up another book beforehand. Stand the sentiment of reading the first book and not wanting to complete the series because the first book is like, what? Because it's supposed to be a dark romance series and you don't really get any romance in the first book. For me, Guild was a quick read, and there was something about it that made me want to continue reading. I did see somebody on TikTok say that Guild reminds them of a very long prologue, and I truly, reading with that sentiment, was like, yeah, I can see that. I do enjoy the series, obviously. I have read as much as I have, so I do plan on reading Goldfinch hopefully soon. Maybe I'll get to it in January. I'm kind of in the middle of 2 series right now that have me in a chokehold, so there's that. At the end of the year, I started the Solaria universe, which is like 23 books, and that includes the Zodiac Academy series. It includes Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac, and then it includes Darkmoor Penitentiary. Reading it in the reading order that is very popular on TikTok. So what you do is you read the first 3 books of the Zodiac Academy series, then you read 5 books of Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac. I don't have those physical copies yet because I am buying the original covers. I'm now on Heartless Sky. I don't know exactly what number that is. I do plan on getting every single book because this series has had me in a complete chokehold. And again, it's one of those series that the first book is like just a trust me bro thing, because a lot of people read the first book and are like, what the hell am I reading? And I understand that sentiment. Consumed my life for the past 2 months. So I'm excited to get the whole series, get my hand on the whole series. $20 per book, but I am buying them one at a time. Don't lick the books. What are you doing? So those are all the series that I started in 2024/completed in 2024. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please subscribe. I plan on posting more this year. That is one of my New Year's resolutions, is to post more. One of my New Year's resolutions this year is to take social media seriously, and like seriously. So I plan on posting more. That being said, if y'all don't see me for another 3 months, sorry about it, okay? Guys, I hope y'all have a great rest of the day. I will see y'all soon. Bye.